What's up, guys? Mikey in the building. Hope you guys had a great day today. And MNPR was the main one for me today. Other than that, I don't think there was a lot of other plays. Maybe for the long side. EBS still on watch for continuation. I did not catch any of that. I actually added some and then had my full, and then stopped out on that one, and then had my full attention on MNPR. This did a really nice week open. Okay. First of all, it had beautiful pre-market structure. All right. To me, there wasn't any really signs of a seller exiting. Maybe potentially right around here, but other than that, this 85 and then on 219 VWAP day was very important to me. Okay. This becomes a different type of daily too. It's something really to kind of understand, right? This is one particular daily. This thing gapping up, really making new highs, and then actually this particular section right here becomes a different type of daily now. All right, a liquidity trap or a potential liquidity trap, or it could have just been a backside play, right? But since we had a nice since we had a nice pre-market structure pop, we tested these levels already. I actually took a few stabs at this in the morning on this one, and then eventually, once I saw that 97 cents could not sustain or start ripping, then I kind of left that alone and really waited until open. So this was a main watch for me. Even when this is pulling back, this did the nice week open. On this one, started to crank, consolidated, pulled back, retested again, and then consolidated again for a while, and then retested that 97 cents. All right, that was really important. That level was not getting heavy, nor was this breaking down. So to me, there's a lot of volume trapped from 219 on this one, and this was a great play. All right, I'll break down the book, guys. For the book, it was phenomenal. All right, there was things in there that again that keep me in the trade. All right, that really keep me in the trade. This is that week open right here. You're gonna see some sellers get absorbed, and then a bidder kind of hold this up right here. And I really waited until I saw this seller get absorbed and it pulled back and not get heavy, and I saw this open space, and I did punch this at 79 cents. Held for a while, and then repositioned myself again right over here. Once I saw this reclaim again right here, and really hit that one. That was definitely two trades. This was a nice win. This was like 40%, and then this one ended up being an even better return with that one. Okay, book map though, the book. Okay, it's very clear to see that this dollar magnet right here was important. What was nice about this one was once buyers came over here and removed the liquidity on this book, this thing pulled back and did that consolidation right here. Okay, pulled back, did that consolidation, and then retested that dollar. So a dollar was important. I thought maybe this would hold and sustain right here. But then once this pulled back, guys, this was such an obvious bidder. You know, this was beautiful. There was so much bids on this that you can clearly see, and then even more bids that were starting to stack as this was starting to go. All right, this helped this helped that 98 cents reclaim. All right, something else that's standing out, right, is that the book is now open. There's open space, okay? They actually had an offer up here on the book, 26K, and as price action started to come closer, they pulled it, okay? Somebody didn't want to get filled there. All right, whether it's Algo, any short, I don't know. Passive order was pulled. It became lighter, and then this is when you start seeing 110 really start to break through, and then actually start to make new highs right here for almost 125. That didn't quite happen yet. You're going to start seeing a nice pullback right here. To me, this is a nice pullback to a previous area of interest, or an area where you see some a big buyer step in and remove liquidity off the book. Okay, now when I'm looking at this, when I was trading this again, what's keeping me in the trade? I had a bunch of guys in J-Rut's room kind of ask me like, "Hey, what's keeping you in the trade?" All right, I like to see pullbacks and then bids. Any previous areas of interest, or anywhere or anywhere particular where you see this big buyer or an aggressive market buyer step in. Again, when you see these volume dots, that's aggressive market buying or market selling on in that case, right here. So keeps me in the trade is that I see some bidders step up or buyers willing to step up, whether they're spoofs or algo. That's very important. Okay. What's also key too is somebody was asking me too what is like somewhat of a backside. Jarrett has a lot of videos, and then even on my videos, when I go over a lot of bookmap plays, backside starts to tend to look like something like this, right? When offers start to come in a little more aggressive, and they start walking this down, and then when you're looking at the book, you see the best bid, right, start to actually have more, appetite than the best offer, right? So there's not a lot of aggressive buyers. What's really cool, my kids are screaming, sorry. What's really cool about this one, guys, is that there was a lot of situations where this had a tight algo. What do I mean by that? Is that they had this really tight algo on this, and you can even watch it if you have the book or if you go back and forth. You're going to start seeing how they have offers and then bids. So to me, this was in a tight algo control. Okay, and they did this type of price auctioning throughout the whole entire chart. All right, they did this very aggressively, multiple areas when it started to grind back up. Because if you're looking at this, well, there's not a lot of bids, support like walking up right away. But when you zoom in on this, this is what you're seeing. This is what I mean by kind of like this tight algo price action, maybe manipulation or whatever you want to call it, kind of going on, all right here and stuff like that. This was a banger. Again, these were some key levels to me. 97 cents was really key to me. Even though this broke down, right, I talk about zones. Okay, so if you would have saw this breakdown zone right here and marked out your little level, even just right here, mark that out, just for a reference real quick, make that blue, boom. This was a nice breakdown zone. Now this zone is getting reclaimed. There's more confluence to me with this one when you have that 97 cents mark. A big day one view up area right there. This was a prior 4-hour zone too that I had right here. 4-hour supply when you're looking left from over here. All right, so that's another one. But to me, what kept me in the trade and what really kept me in here is, again, practice and discipline of trying to hold for a big percent return, then other than just trying to take this and then scalping it, which, it's not bad, right? But when you get 80s and then again you get 90s, and 95s, like you really want to hold for a move, okay? It's definitely a better return, and then you kind of just avoid all that in and out type of thing, So, that comes with learning how to trade each daily differently, right? So, on day one, right, MNPR, you kind of got this thing grinding throughout all pre-market. So if you miss this setup and you got open print, halts, opens up, halts down, and then does all this funky action, halts down again, choppy sideways, you missed any of this. You missed the whole move, right? This filled its gap really, really big, all right? And then from there, it halted down and traded sideways. This is a different type of setup of pre-market structure. It's a different type of daily to begin with, right? You really had to be proactive in trading this pre-market, right? Because now it's filling its gap right here. And now we have a different type of play when it's setting up for this particular daily, okay? So categorize, get better. All right, guys, much love. Peace out, Mikey.